Thank God I found a baby. So guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you guys, and I really want to discuss, with us ladies especially, about the side effect of Postinor. And if you're a man watching me right now, also take note of this side effect, because obviously you want to have your woman's back, right? So guys, number one side effect is infertility. Now, when a woman takes excess or takes Postinor pills all the time, she might have a blockage, she might have a problem, because her hormonal balance changes, and then it becomes imbalanced, and then over some time, right, it can affect her fertility, because a cycle will change and a lot of things will go wrong. Once it goes wrong like that, it might affect a womb, and in such a way that she may not be able to conceive, or she may not be fertile, or she may not be able to conceive easily. So obviously the side effect could also be infertility, like I just said, and you really need to work in that. Please stay to the end of this video, because I have something that is going to be like an alternative solution that you guys can use, or us women can use, to take care of ourselves in the case, or an alternative to Postinor. Number two is heavy menstrual flow, heavy flow of your menstruation. So if you know that you already have challenges, you always have like heavy flow menstruation, then you should stay away from Postinor. And if you really have to do that, please only do that once in a blue moon. Don't forget that Postinor are actually contraceptives for prevention of pregnancy. So back to business. When you know that you already have the heavy flow kind of menstrual cycle, then you have to ensure that you limit drastically the way that you take Postinor. Another third side effect that I know that a lot of women have is the one that actually affects your menstrual cycle. Your menstrual cycle becomes irregular, it is not consistent anymore, and then you might miss your period for some time, which is why it also affects fertility of a woman. So I advise that if you have to take Postinor, ensure that you don't take it more than maybe 2-3 times in a month, because once you do that, it begins to affect your system, and it begins to affect your menstrual cycle, that if you see your period now, you might not see it again that month, or in 2 months, or in 3 months. So be very, very careful about how you take and ingest Postinor into your system. I'm so excited because I want to dish out an advice. The advice is that you should not swallow too much of Postinor in your system. Most of the time, I always recommend other alternatives that I'm telling you to wait to listen. And number one for me is take lots of lemon. If you know that you have an intercourse now, you can just prepare lemon down, or if you know it was a sudden intimacy, then go take a lemon and drink it. You can take it raw or put a little bit of water in it, and you just sip it. Take a lot of it, so that it's going to go down there. The alkaline is going to flush every residue of the sperm that you might have had inside your body. So I advise that you always have lemon in the house, and do not abuse lemon as well. Okay, another way to go about it is salt. Take salt water. Now, please disclaimer, a baby should not be held liable of whatever goes wrong in your relationship, because all that I'm here for is to add value. Reason for this is because if you know that you're trying to prevent pregnancy, please and please and please, this claim that I'm giving you is not 100% for everyone, but it works for majority of persons. And I also advise you to make sure that you probably, if you want to abstain, if you're single, or if you want to try these alternatives. And the number 3 advice that I have, come and listen guys, that is something that I always like to share, and that is what always learn to do a lot of foreplay. When you do a lot of foreplay with your woman, then there is lesser chances of pregnancy, because now you have all the time in the world, to get her to orgasm without having to, penetrate. So it is good to do a lot of foreplays. Get yourselves to orgasm, get yourselves to release, get yourself to get to the point where you can ease your tension and get to the maximum satisfaction of that intercourse, and that will help you to reduce the risk of having to take contraceptives like Postinor to be able to maybe prevent pregnancy. So I advise you to take note of all this side effect and also the solution and my advice that I've given to you. And guys, I am so excited. Always I want you as a woman to take care of your body, be sexy for yourself, be good looking, and be sexy for your man. So guys, if you are a man here, please make sure that you take note of all these things and don't expose your woman to too much of contraceptives, for our own good and for your own good. It will always be a win-win situation. Till I come your way again next time, guys, I love you, and I really want you to take care of yourself and each other. I love you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again next time. Bye guys.
Thank God I found, oh baby.